If you're planning a trip to Rome, then I have made this video for you. I'm going to give you detailed information on visiting the Eternal City with itinerary suggestions, 3D flyover maps, and tips from my years of travel experience. No need to take notes. I've compiled everything into a convenient PDF book, which you can find in the description below. All right, andiamo. Let's go to Rome. Rome, the Eternal City, where the past and present dance together in perfect harmony. Explore iconic landmarks like the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, the magnificent Pantheon. And don't forget to make a wish at the Trevi Fountain. In Vatican City, prepare to be awestruck by the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica or the Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's masterpiece comes to life. I recommend staying in Central Historic Rome if you can. It'll save you time and transportation, and also you'll have it a little bit more to yourself in the early mornings, like the Trevi Fountain and the Pantheon, before all the hordes of tourists get there. To give you a sense of how close things are in historic Rome, this is the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. And just about 20 minutes away, about a mile away, is the Trevi Fountain. And that's probably about the furthest distance that you would walk. And then from here, it's 8 to 10 minutes over to the Pantheon, maybe half a mile. And from the Pantheon over to the Piazza Novana is a half mile, 5 or 10 minutes. From here, you might want to take the metro because it's about a mile and a half over to Vatican City. When you do need to take the metro, it's pretty easy to figure out. It's inexpensive, less than €2, and it's easy to identify from street level. There's also some great bus systems because the metro doesn't go everywhere. So sometimes you might want to take the bus. You may have to ask a bus driver or someone if you're on the right bus, and this may be a great opportunity for you to practice your Italian. I think it's common courtesy everywhere you travel to learn to say at least hello, goodbye, and thank you in the local language. So in Italian, this would be buongiorno is good day, arrivederci is goodbye. You could also learn the informal ciao. Ciao is hello and goodbye in Italian, and grazie is thank you. Bonus points, prego is you're welcome or welcome in. You'll hear people standing outside of a cafe. Prego, prego, come on in. I think it's worth trying. It shows that you respect their culture and their language, and they will appreciate your effort. Even if you can't say the words perfectly, it's worth trying. In an ideal scenario where you secure reservations for the Colosseum and the Forum as soon as they open or in the morning, a perfect day in Rome would unfold like this. The best place to start in Rome is the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. Just like all the other destinations, it's essential to book tickets in advance to avoid long lines, and you can choose to purchase the service of a guide if you want some more additional context for the sites you'll be seeing at the Colosseum. In the afternoon, after exploring the Colosseum and the Roman Forum, head to the Monte district for lunch. This charming neighborhood is known for its narrow streets, beautiful architecture, and delicious food. If you have time, consider a visit to the Welcome to Rome Museum for a visual overview of the city's rich history. This is really great if you have kids. Take a stroll past the Pantheon, and if time permits, explore its interior. It's important to note that women should ensure their bare shoulders are covered and avoid wearing short shorts or skirts as they are prohibited. Which reminds me, and I'll put this in the packing list in the PDF, for women, I would recommend a lightweight travel scarf that you could use to put over your shoulders when needed and potentially around your legs. In the evening, for a classic Rome experience, head to the Spanish Steps and the Trevi Fountain. Both can be crowded, but they're lovely to see any time of the day, especially at night when illuminated. Afterwards, consider having dinner in Piazza Novana, a beautiful and lively piazza. On your second full day in Rome, most people will go to Vatican City. And then in the afternoon, I'll link some unique tours that you might want to do, a cooking class or a Vespa tour. There's all kinds of things. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world and home to some of the world's most famous art and architecture. You can visit St. Peter's Basilica and the Vatican Museums. Booking tickets in advance is best to avoid long lines. The Vatican Museum is extensive and you can take several hours to explore. But if you're not a fan of museums, you can still make your way to the highlight of the Vatican Museum, the Sistine Chapel. When visiting Vatican City, you can explore St. Peter's Basilica, one of the world's largest churches, known for its impressive architecture and artwork. In addition, you can take a guided tour of the Vatican Gardens, which covers more than half of Vatican City's area. You could also attend a papal audience or St. Peter's Square Mass, depending on the time of the year and availability. I'll put links so you can check that out in the PDF. I hope this video has been helpful to plan your trip. Please remember to check out my ebook in the description below for insights on this and other destinations across Italy. I'll be adding new countries and new guides and new content to the channel, so I highly encourage you to subscribe if you'd like to be notified when I do. And if you found this video to be helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up below. All right, buon viaggio and ciao for now.